up, guys? We've got the Recoil Echo Series 6.5-inch component speakers installed in the car, and I have a little bit of work to do. As you can see, that one, it's kind of sticking up a little bit. It's really tight in there. There's not a lot of room. They're kind of huge tweeters, so there's not really a lot of room, but we got some royalty-free music here. I got the subs off. Find another track.
Feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity.
Alright, so there you go. Right up in the factory locations. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of room, and the crossovers, I got those tucked underneath the passenger seat right now. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty dang amazing for the money. I mean, you can't really beat them. Don't mind all my water bottles in here, guys. You know, gotta stay hydrated. And my engine block has a recall, it might crack, so you know, extra water, it's always good to have. But you know, these woofers are not that bad. I think the tweeters are a little bit better than the woofers. They're quite loud, and I'm sure it's because I've got them right up against the glass in the stock locations. If I had made maybe some sales in like this area or something, I think they'd probably sound a little bit better, but for right now, you know, I don't really want to modify the car. I am on a budget, you know, and this is, you know, I'm the broke basehead, so we got to do things the budget way. So minimum modifications to the car. But yeah, I mean, for 40 bucks, you can't really beat it. And apparently there's a guy, you can get him from Robot Underground. I don't know if he's affiliated with Recoil or what, but he seems to have a better price. Or people in the comments are saying to go to him instead of giving your money to Amazon, which is probably a good idea. You want to support local business, whatever possible. I mean, I sure do. But yeah, I mean, you can't really beat these. I've had Infinities, Eclipses, original MB Quartz back in like the 90s. And these are really, I mean, you cannot go wrong. I mean, if you're already watching this video and you're still watching, and you're on the fence, just don't. All right, just go buy them already. All right, if you're on a budget, you don't have a lot of money, I really doubt there's going to be anything that sounds any better and really takes any power. I mean, they're rated at 50 watts a channel. And I've got them on my 4-channel Razor amp. Don't mind all this. I'm still got my rear channels disconnected. Still got some things in the works for those rear channels. But yeah, I mean, this RZ4 2000D, it seems to take all the juice out of this thing pretty good. And I've got it all set with the O-scope right here. Got the budget oscilloscope from Amazon, you know, because trying to set your gains by ear or even with the multimeter is basically impossible, especially with these budget amps. You don't really know what the wattage is, so there, you know, there's a lot of assumptions when using a multimeter. But I'm not going to sit here and say I know the correct way to set the gains. And the problem I had when setting my gains was, you know, trying to figure out, do I need the 0 dB track or the -5 dB track or the -10 dB track. I did a -5 dB and 40 hertz, and I had absolutely no bass. Like, my subs were barely even moving, so I need to go redo that, probably with like maybe a -10 or 0. I think -10. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But yeah, and another thing is this head unit. I did an unboxing video of it that I have filmed. Haven't uploaded it yet because I wanted to give it a couple months of this in the car to actually give a review, because a lot of times, and you know, the same for the speakers too, is a lot of times you'll see somebody do an unboxing and they'll hook them up and be like, oh, they're great. But you know, what about in the car? What about a month later, 2 months later? Like, how is this thing actually going to work? You know, because you always find things after you use a product that maybe you didn't notice at first. So this thing is the dual XD CPA 11BT, and I think that is a 10-inch screen. It has Android Auto wired and Apple CarPlay wired. It does not play video, and it's really picky about the FLAC, but I guess I probably said too much already. But again, for the money, it's hard to beat. But there will be more on the car. I guess I should probably just do a system overview about everything in the car. But that's more to come in the future, guys, so you just have to stay tuned and keep your post notifications on, and go ahead and subscribe and all that if you feel like it, but no pressure, you know. But yeah, that's basically my review of these Recoil 6.5-inch components, the Echo Series. Very affordable, and they get decently loud, very clear. The tweeters are very crisp. Don't really know what else to say about it, guys, but just go out and get them. You know, make sure you install them good, use good wiring, and that your driver is firmly attached to the baffle with no air leaks, and get everything hooked up in phase and whatnot, and you should be good, man. So that pretty much wraps it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.